Good evening, bookies, or good morning, or good afternoon. My name is Hannah, and today we are gonna start getting my life back together. So, this is Getting My Life Back Together Part 1. Right now, we are on our way to Ikea to buy some bookshelves because what you guys don't know is that my bookshelves and my books have been in storage for the past year and a half, and in September, my storage unit flooded and completely ruined all of my bookshelves. So it was a real fun time. That's not really all that happened in the past year and a half since I talked to you guys, but we're gonna go over that in this video because a lot has happened, a lot has changed, and hopefully things are gonna go back to normal pretty soon. So let's head over to Ikea. I already have a list of what kind of shelves I want. I mean, obviously I'm gonna buy a couple Billies because that seems to be the most popular one. But we're gonna I've never been to Ikea, and this is the closest one to me. I mean, it's not that far, honestly. But I've never been to Ikea, so wish me luck. I'm going by myself. The back of my truck is clean for once in a year and a half. So we're gonna be putting some bookshelves back there, taking them over to my new house with my mom. I'm moving back in with my mom. And I might be setting them up today, I might not be, but we will definitely be doing something today. So as someone with anxiety, driving an hour away from my house was probably not the best idea, but I made it to Ikea, and this was the line to get in. And I literally waited in line to get into Ikea for 45 minutes. So people are also not kidding when they say you get lost in Ikea. I got lost and was sitting there. I walked around for an hour until I found the bookshelves I wanted and got in line. Note to self, order bookshelves. Don't go to Ikea. Not that Ikea is necessarily a bad store. It's actually really cool inside. Just I feel like a bookshelf, 2 bookshelves. I didn't even get 2 bookshelves. I had 2 bookshelves in my cart and put one back because the guy was like, oh, you need another box for this shelf. And I went, oh no, I'm done. You could just take it. I was nice. I didn't say it like that. But I was like, yeah, no, just put it back. I'm sorry, I don't want to go back and get it because, one, I'd waited in line for 20 minutes. First of all, I waited in line to get into the store in the first place for 45. And I've never been to Ikea, so I didn't know what I was doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. So that probably wasn't very clear, but what had happened is I grabbed 2 bookshelves, a Billy and a Calyx, and then I got up to the register, and the guy was like, oh, you need another box for the Calyx, because apparently there were 2 boxes to set it up. And I was like, I'm sorry, we put it away because it was not worth it for me to go back and get the Calyx. So I had him put it back, and now we're back home. All right, I'm back. It's been a few hours since the Ikea endeavor. So I did get a bookshelf, still in the back of my truck. I am delivering it to my mom's house right now where I am going to be moving in. It's the Billy. I was gonna get the Calyx today, but I think I'm gonna order another Billy and a Calyx online. That way I don't have to deal with that again. But honestly, I feel like I should have just ordered them online and called it good. So that night, I didn't actually start putting up my bookshelf until the next day when I decided to get the rest of my things moved over to my mom's house. So that is when the next video starts. Ignore how I look. I've been moving all day. But I'm on one of the last few loads. And then I will be putting up my bookshelf. And I'm way too excited. Also, I had to transport Charlie, and this is how that went. I know, baby. I know. Just when I think she's calming down. She was fine, by the way. So, after we got everything unpacked from my truck and everything was actually here at the house where I'm at now, I was able to start setting up my first bookshelf. So while I build this bookshelf, I'm going to go over everything that's happened to me in the past year and why I've been so absent. So I know you guys are caught up from May when me and Amelia went to Disneyland, and it was a really good week and I had a great time, but when we came back really was when the year for us kind of went downhill. So literally like a week after we came back from Disneyland, I was in my best friend's wedding, and the day or a couple days after her wedding, she completely turned her back on me and stabbed me in the back. So that was May. Not much really happened in June except that I got to plan a gender reveal party for Addie, and it was a boy, and really that was the only thing that happened in June. Me and Amelia decided to start looking for a house, but that kind of went down the drain really quick. But let's move on to August. So in August, the idea of us moving back into our mom's house was kind of set up, but she said that we would have to wait until September for her to kind of set everything up permanently. September really though was when the year kind of went down the drain. If you've seen any of my previous videos on my channel, you know that I did a cats and book tag with my two cats, Kit Kat and Charlie. In September, we unfortunately had to put Kit Kat to sleep, and so that kind of began September. So literally 3 days after we had to put Kit Kat to sleep, my grandma died. And I unfortunately had to quit my job at the daycare because of how they treated me over that whole issue. They wouldn't let me go home and be with her. And I was just kind of fed up after 5 years of that. Our storage shed also flooded. And at this point, like, it was just that was just the worst month. In October, I quickly found another job in retail, and I still have it, and I still love it. I didn't start until November though, but I was included at their job, which I loved. But there was also Halloween, and then we just went on to November, where I met my new nephew named Jameson, and I love him and he's beautiful. So I feel like up to now, the rest of my year was kind of boring. I did turn 23. At one point, Amelia came to live with my mom, and that's pretty much it. I did get another job, so now I have 2 jobs, and currently life seems to be looking okay for me, so I'm pretty content with how it's going. So yeah, there's that update. I guess it's not as long as I thought it was gonna be. All right, a little bit of an update. I've been doing this for hours. I had to move like 18 boxes of books down a flight of stairs. So that was no fun, but I'm slowly unpacking the boxes. So I've got all that. Oh, that pile over there is tipped over. That's awesome. And all that's left is 4 more boxes, and then I'm done. All of my books are unpacked. And then, I mean, I know I only have 1 bookshelf and then 3 shelves, but I ordered 2 more bookshelves, and they'll be here on Monday. It is Monday today, so they'll be here in a week. But 3 shelves and a big bookshelf, and the rest of them will probably be stacked up against this wall. And then that's it. So, yay. I'm gonna go eat dinner and then I'll finish up later. Back at it again. I feel like this is never gonna end. Let's do this. Now you guys know Amelia's here.
Hello. Don't show me books though.
You're showing. Just wave. So the next 2 videos are me kind of figuring out what piles of books were going on and how to fit so many books on 1 Ikea bookshelf. There were these 3 big black bookshelves, like shelves hanging on my wall, which helped a lot. Also, like partway through, Amelia passed out on me, so that's her sleeping over there in the corner. Alright. I don't know how long I've been at this, at least 3 hours. But that shelf is filled. I'll go over what's on each shelf later. This one over here is gonna be filled soon. That one's filled, but I'm thinking about changing it. I don't know, I kind of like my Funko Pop over there. And 2.5 shelves are filled over here. I like doing it, but it's tiring and it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm ready for bed. You know, it's that kind of thing. Alright, so the next video is when I got my 2 bookshelves in, and it is going to be me and Emily kind of helping me build it, but I'm sure you guys just love time skips, so here we go. Alright, I'm going to start now, okay? Okay. Okay, it's the next day. Shocker. But look who's here! She has to be in a video a year or my channel dies. Okay, we're gonna continue setting up my big bookshelf, and then look what came in the mail today. My 9 cube one, damaged. Cool, so that's awesome. Thanks, Walmart. But we're gonna get started on that. So I'm sure y'all just love watching me build bookshelves, but let's just get to the fun part and get to the part where I'm actually putting the books away. But unfortunately, this video is already too long, so I'm going to do that in just another video, and I will see you guys in another video, which is going to be up literally right after this one. So, see y'all later, bye!